warm welcome, everybody. We have with us our FMG pass out of January 12th, and a proud doctor and a very promising doctor for the country, Dr. Afaliq. Heartiest welcome and heartiest congratulations, Dr. Afaliq. Kaisa lag raha hai? How are you feeling about the whole journey now?
Thank you, sir. Thank you for welcoming me. And actually, I'm very much thrilled and excited, and I can explain how excited I am. And right now, from the school days onwards, we used to hear that you study for 10th class, it is okay. You study for 12th class, you'll get very good marks and your life will be settled. And actually, from that onwards, then I have to study for this one, I have to study for that one. And from that, I came to here, and after clearing FMG, I got a feeling for myself that it is actually worth it. And it is actually that much worth that you will get that feeling of that worthiness for you when you clear the exam, and we'll be having that much happiness. I can do it. I have accomplished something. I have achieved. Now I am a doctor. I am a doctor in India. I got Indian FMG cleared, and it was one of the toughest exams. And all my sincere gratitude and all my thanks goes to 𝗲𝗍 and JASU for this, because 𝗲𝗍 has been there for me from my college was conducting the FMG classes from the long time itself, and it was actually for my final years. So on my third year, my senior 𝗬𝗵𝗶𝗆, he also cleared the FMG in the first attempt, and he actually called me when he was going to attend the FMG classes. For sometimes he used to call me because we were in same flat, right? So he called me and he asked me whether would you like to join me, or he was going alone, so come with me, why don't you come? So my first class was Nadeem sir's forensic medicine, and it was actually very worth it, and I was very thrilled. And you know, the first impression is the best impression. When I attended the class, I was very much thrilled, very much excited. So I thought, no, it was not that much tough or something like I have thought of. So it's actually very interesting. So from that onwards, I have started attending my classes whenever I could, because on the third year and fourth year, we used to have some attendance problems in the university itself. And for the final year, it was also, it was not a problem, because final year, it was always dedicated to the FMG classes. So we can easily attend the classes. And from that fourth year, I have attended classes, somewhat, not all classes. And fifth year, to be honest, I haven't skipped a single class of my FMG, and that was actually achievement for me, because of that only I can proudly say that my score is 209, and it was my dream score. And thank you for all the efforts that 𝗲𝗍 and JASU has put forward to bring this kind of result.
A few things to start off with, Dr. Afaliq Nazar. Please let me know where are you from, which part of the country you're from. I think your mom is sitting with you. Convey our regards to her. And we would like to know how your mom is feeling after this amazing results. And this is your first attempt, Dr. Afaliq?
Yes, first attempt, sir.
And I'm really happy that in the first attempt scoring 209. I would like to hear how was the feeling at the home, and how is your mom feeling?
ഞാൻ 250 മാർക്ക് മേടിച്ചതിനകത്ത് ഉമ്മയുടെ സന്തോഷം എങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു?
വളരെ ഭംഗിയായിട്ട് 𝗲𝗍 എന്നുള്ള ക്ലാസ് കിട്ടിയത് കൊണ്ട് അവന് ലക്ഷ്യത്തിലെത്താൻ പറ്റി. നല്ല ചിട്ടയോടുള്ള കോച്ചിങ്ങും കാര്യങ്ങളും എല്ലാം ജാസുവിനും 𝗲𝗍നും കിട്ടി. അതിനാൽ നല്ല ഒരു റിസൾട്ട് മോനെ നേടിക്കൊടുക്കാൻ 𝗲𝗍 നല്ല ഒരു പിൻബലം കൊടുത്തു.
സന്തോഷം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
വളരെയേറെ സന്തോഷം, ഭയങ്കര സന്തോഷം.
സന്തോഷം മീൻസ് ഹാപ്പിനെസ്.
ഹാപ്പി.
Is there a sense of relief? Was there a lot of pressure during the course? Was she supportive throughout the journey?
ഉമ്മാക്ക് ഞാൻ ഈ പഠിക്കുന്ന സമയത്ത് ഉമ്മാക്ക് ഭയങ്കര പ്രഷർ ഫീൽ ചെയ്തോ, ഞാൻ പഠിക്കുവോ കിട്ടുവോ ടെൻഷൻ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു? അതോ ഉമ്മ എന്നെ ഭയങ്കരമായിട്ട് സപ്പോർട്ടീവായിട്ട് നിൽക്കുവോ? എങ്ങനെയായിരുന്നു ഉമ്മാക്ക്?
സപ്പോർട്ടായിട്ട് നിന്നത്
സപ്പോർട്ടായിരുന്നു.
ഉറപ്പായിട്ടും കിട്ടും എന്നൊരു പ്രതീക്ഷ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. മോന്റെ ആ ക്ലാസ് നല്ല ക്ലാസ്സാണ്. 𝗲𝗍 എപ്പോഴും എക്സാമും കാര്യങ്ങളും എല്ലാം ഉണ്ട്, റിവൈസ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട് എന്നുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങൾ നമ്മൾ വിളിക്കുമ്പോൾ പറയാറുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അപ്പം കിട്ടുമെന്ന് ഉറപ്പായിട്ടും എക്സാം കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ തന്നെ പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നു.
That I have promised her after completing the FMG exam itself. I have told that I will definitely pass the exam, and she was always happy and supportive, because from the university time onwards, I used to call her and say that 𝗲𝗍 classes are conducted here, exams are there, so I am attending all these classes. So she was almost sure that from the starting itself, I have started from early, right? That starting early have actually helped me with this. I think that's the main thing actually we should do for as a junior. If anyone is watching this or if anyone is actually seeking any help, actually I would say that FMG classes from the university itself is very big thing.
Yeah. And Afaliq, a few things from your mom for the parents of all the future aspirants. There are so many people who would be repeating. There are so many people, so many parents, not aware of what is happening in abroad, and so many parents who are actually listening. Some failure students also there. Some students who must have got some setbacks. Some message about how the parents should be supportive to the aspirants.
Yeah. For the FMGs, actually, FMG students, when they hear that, it's actually, they will say from the starting itself, Indian classes are the best, you should study in India, you should not go to, I have also faced that thing, because if you go to foreign medical countries, then you won't be that much successful. Actually, it is actually just a myth, actually. So as far as I am concerned, I was in JASU, who were there to take the classes, all the top faculties who are taking in India and also abroad, they are there to teach me. And because that's a very big thing, because if the same teachers are taking classes in India, they are also coming to our university, then what's the difference between that? So I would say that going abroad and taking the classes, it's actually very worthy, because for me actually the accounts means the financial problem is also a big thing. So it was not affordable for me to study in India at that course. So I chose abroad, and it was actually worth it, because all the classes, all the exposures I got from there also. I used to attend the observership programs whenever I was in India, because the vacation times I don't like to stay at home actually. So that will also help.
Good. I think a lot of credit to the management of JASU, right?
Yeah, obviously the management of JASU is very.
They support the students, not just for the university classes, but also for their extracurricular activities. A lot of activities happen, and also more importantly, they never lose the focus towards the academic goals of the students. To facilitate these classes, I think the amount of effort the entire team of JASU does, especially 𝗬𝗏 sir, 𝗵𝗵h sir, and any special mentions that you would like to do, Dr. Afaliq?
Yes, sir. Actually, it was actually a small bit of story. On my third year, I had a small conversation with Dr. 𝗬𝗏 sir. And on that day, I was just talking about some things, and on the way, he told me that one of his former students have called him, and he told me that 149 marks is marks. Dr. 𝗵𝗏 sir, that whatever it be the cost or expenditure or anything, let it be, he'll take care of it. He wants the result to be in a very high manner that whole world should shock by seeing the result of JASU. And actually, I think it has just started showing off, because this year only we got 200 plus marks for 50 plus students in our college itself. And 380 plus students have passed in the first in this year. So that's actually a very big thing for us, because when I put my status or something, my stories, and most of my friends from other universities, they'll just contact me and they'll be asking, is it from the beginning? It's from 3 to 4 years result or something like that. No, I said this same year result only. They are actually very shocked, and they'll all suggest me to they'll all suggest their juniors to join JASU, like that kind of things only. Dr. Pradeep sir, he was the main administrator when I was there. He was the one who was managing all the students. Actually, extracurricular activities, when I was in 𝗲𝗏 Kerala, I was attending my classes. Dr. Salman Kamal, he was a microbiology and pharmacology teacher. In that class, he said that the foreign medical graduate universities, their extracurricular activities are a bit high level, and he specially mentioned that in JASU they take it to 𝗿𝗏 level, like that kind of thing. Actually,
true.
Means you don't have. If you are in JASU, you don't have to go for anything else. It's all the world. It's a full package of entertainment, of academic curriculum. Everything is there. You don't have to go for anything else.
Yeah,
that's actually a very big thing.
And Dr. Afaliq, I'll have a quick rapid round with you. I just want you to select one word in that. Okay.
Okay, sir. Actually, it's my first time. Okay.
Simple things. Studying from first year or after coming back to India?
First year. Obviously, first year.
Okay. Online or offline?
For me, offline, because online I would be distracted much.
And which branch did you study in?
𝗲𝗏 Kerala branch, sir. Kannur. 𝗬𝗵𝗵𝗺.
Okay.
One more thing about arrays 𝗬𝗵𝗵𝗺, because 𝗬𝗵𝗵𝗺, everyone may say that there is no enjoyment outside, there is nothing much more in there. Arrays, it's a hidden FMGE village. Actually, it's the main thing about that area, because you don't spend much time in other activities if you are in there, because what you have is library, classes, and your exam focused studies and your hostel. And if you want food, then that's there. Nothing else is much more extracurricular activities is there, and that's the main thing. Actually, we won't be that much distracted there. So that's the main point about 𝗲𝗏 Kerala.
Yeah. And Dr. Afaliq, main notes or rapid revision notes?
So main notes, sir. Main notes, because after attending my exam, actually, I have done all my previous PYQs, all my NEET PG questions also have solved somewhat. Some kind of questions I could tackle, and some questions were tough, but still I managed to do the recent NEET PG's recent FMG questions, and from that I thought that maybe 50 plus or 100 some kind of questions will be repeated. It was actually a myth. When I entered the exam hall, the questions started coming, showing over then 300 questions. 5 to 10 questions only repeated, sir. Remaining 290 questions, I say. For me, it was actually new for me. But actually, it was within the syllabus what it was being taught in arrays and JAS only. But still, if you have the knowledge, then you can crack the questions. It's a knowledge what is important. So for me, better go for main notes.
Okay. And one-liners or clinical-based scenarios?
Both scenarios, actually, I would say that, because for the paper one, it was more of kind of one-liners, means clinical based it was now the pattern of, because as I am doing the recent FMG question, as I done that, the questions have changed from that level to clinical level based questions. So for the juniors, I would say focusing more on clinical questions would be better, because you will get to know about the questions more.
MCQs during your studies with the subjects or after all the 19 subjects is over?
For that, I would like to say one more thing about my friends, because and one more thing about my friends, I would say my roommate 𝗵𝗵𝗻𝗃, he got 207. I got 209. Junaid was my roommate, he got 206.
They were roommates in 𝗲𝗏 Kerala or JASU?
JASU, we were roommates, and in 𝗲𝗏 Kerala, only two per room. So me and Nitin was there. Nice. And 𝗐𝗏𝗃, he got 225, and Naji, he got 200 marks. And
really amazing scores.
Yeah, we were all together also, always. And Hashim, he was with me when I was in my preparation. He got 180 marks. All were together, and we got this much marks also. And I was studying all the classes. When the classes are going on, I used to attend the classes, and evening I used to revise the notes. And in between, whenever I get time, I just try to revise those notes. And he came to my room and he told me that you should practice MCQs. He told me that you should practice MCQs. Only then you will be able to go with the flow, means you will be able to crack the questions, because it's an art. And I have asked my seniors also, they have also said the same words, because they are saying that MCQ solving is actually an art. You can only master it if you practice more. So from the start itself, I have started, from the beginning itself, I have started solving my MCQs, and that actually helped me a lot.
Nice, really nice. And Dr. Afaliq, towards the end, once your 19 subjects are over, the pressure builds up, right? So we are not sure about what is happening and how the whole preparation would go on in the revision part. How did you handle that stress? Did you stick to the schedule of ARISE even in the end, like with the test and discussions, rapid revision part, or did you, make your own plan and own schedule?
Okay, sir. Regarding that, I always said that I used to follow my seniors, because they are the ones who just went through that way. So Altaf Bhai, I have mentioned earlier, he told me that whatever happens, just stick to ARISE plan. I was, after completing the 19 subjects, obviously 19 subjects you can't master in one go. I have attended classes from JASU also, from here also, but still 19 subjects was not complete for me. I thought I will just make a schedule of myself. Some of my friends have also made that, other friends actually, but still I just thought that I'll follow ARISE schedule. And by following the ARISE schedule, I have get to know that I could easily complete the subjects which were not that much easy for me also, because the schedule was put in such a way that whether you haven't read that subject at that time or not, your question practice and all the revision, and after the question, you'll be having that question discussion, right? That will also help you to get to know the subjects very well. It's actually like more of a kind of revision, one more time the main class like that only, because we have already attended the class, still we are getting one more revision, that means 2-time revision. So I would say that following ARISE schedule is the best thing, because if you change the schedule and if you make yourself to follow the schedule, then you may take 3 to 4 days to complete one subject. It will be completed within 2 days in ARISE actually. I mean, revision period. That's the thing.
And as you mentioned, all of your friends also clearing the exam with very good scores. I think it is very important. I keep telling in the class, people pass in groups, fail in groups, which group you are in associated with. So you said you had a very academically oriented group right in during your college also, after coming back to ARISE Kannur also. How was the atmosphere in ARISE Kannur? Like the whole vibes that you had there, was it to the way that you had expected it to be? Was it supportive?
Yeah, sir. Actually, ARISE Kannur, I say that I have mentioned about the environment there, because of the not much distractions there. You can just focus on studies itself. That's a first thing. And the second thing, I would say that I used to study in my hostels only, because I needed silence actually. Actually, the ARISE library is full silent, and I didn't subscribe ARISE library, so I thought I'll study in my hostel itself. So, and even if it was only my hostel, hostel means that is not a place to study that much. There was no noise or something like that. The staffs were very much supportive there, and whatever happens in my hostels, I was easily able to study in my hostel, and the environment was very good. And regarding the staff, whatever I need, whatever question banks or anything, any extra videos, or if I have missed some topics, I would just ask them, can you get me some of the videos of the pre-recorded classes or something like that? For that, they always provide me, and that also I especially would like to thank them also for that.
Okay. And all the resources of ARISE, the Q bank, the PYQs, the NEET PG questions, did you utilize all of that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have utilized almost for me, actually, I was always focused on my notes, because it was actually, I was following Dr. Priyanka's schedule, because Priyanka's strategy, actually, I say. He used to say that if you take that much time to study that one page, it will not be that worth. If you take that, means if you take 1 hour to study one page and 1 hour to study 10 pages, the difference will be shown in the marks itself, because I used to do the fast revisions in more number of times. That was my main strategy, and actually it helped me a lot, because if I say that how many times you have studied a subject, I would say I just flipped the pages. So I just kept on flipping the pages, and if that's taken into account, it will be say 7 plus 8 plus 10 plus times I have studied some subjects. Right. But actually flipping the pages, if they say that is not correct way of studying, for me it worked. And I got this much marks also.
Yes. Agree. It is, the more familiar you get it with the subject, the more easier it is. Yes. And exam day, was it stressful? Where was your exam center?
My exam center was in Kottayam, is Amala Institute, Amal Jyoti College. It was Amal Jyoti College, Engineering College. It was actually very peaceful environment, and obviously on the day you will do. Yes, sir.
Was the exam same as your grand test, or were there?
Yes, sir. My ARISE last 3 to 4 ARISE score was around 214, 222, 216. That was my ARISE GT score, and my main exam score is 209. From that itself, we can say how the GTs have helped me also. Okay. And
regarding how was the exam day?
Exam day, actually, whatever you study, how much you study, you will be having that self-doubt in yourself on the morning day. Exam I was full of tension and worried. Actually, in that also have followed a small trick, actually, sir. One of the faculties have told me in the class that if you have that much stress or something, that much tension or that much feeling of anxiety, then just take a propranolol 40 mg. I took a propranolol of 10 mg for me, and it worked very well, because when I was about to have, I took my tablet and I was on my way to exam hall, and I took my breakfast, and I could not have it because of the vomit, nausea and all. Yeah. So after half an hour, 45 minutes, I was damn cool. and I would say that it was one of the coolest exam I have done.
Nice.
I don't know whether it was a medicine effect or whether that kind of.
It was your parents praying for you. Okay?
Yeah, I don't know what happened actually, sir. Actually, that was a big thing because in some of the RS GTs also I used to be somewhat nervous and some kind of anxiety will be there. When starting the questions, solving the questions, I used to be okay because some familiar topics will come. Okay, this is manageable. But in exam hall, before entering, I was very much nervous, and after entering and that cool of time, that was actually not cool of time still. So, after that I got okay, and it was very easy for me to write the exam. And after finishing the exam itself, I get to the feeling that it's okay, you'll pass. I got that.
Lastly, Afaliq, some mistakes that you have seen your friends or your the seniors or something studying with you, right? Some mistakes that you have observed which would actually be detrimental in clearing this exam. Can you pinpoint or something that you have rectified or something that you have seen your other classmates doing which may not yield you good results?
Okay, so one thing it's actually personal also, means I used to study for around 10 to 12 hours average, including the class, not including the class on the off days, because for me, I have some of my roommates or some of my friends, they were studying for around 18 hours a day, and actually that was actually very much pressure for me. So I was very much worried, and that time also I have called my seniors, and they have told me that you don't have to look for that, you just have to focus on yourself, it will be okay. So I have managed to study 12 hours, 13 hours per day. That was the best thing I could do. And I thought that maybe, but it's all I can do. It's not that up to the level, but still I managed to get a very good score. So it's actually, you should have a, you should have a self-confidence. You should have a self-confidence that you can, if you are comfortable, you have to be stress-free. And second thing, some of my friends have used to change the schedule from themselves because of the subjects they have lagged behind. They thought that they won't be able to clear the topics, so they have changed the schedule. And I used to say to them, stick to the schedule only, stick to the schedule, because it has been set by the seniors, so they know the path, so they'll be the ones. So somehow change the schedules, and that have affected their marks also. That's the thing I say. And not attending the FMG classes in JASU, that's also a big mistake, I say. If any juniors are listening to this, you must always attend all the classes, whatever it is possible, because it's a very big core basic that will be helping you in the exams.
Okay. And any message to the parents? I would like to hear from your mom, to all the parents of FMG students who are studying abroad and who are all the students who are studying here. Some message of reassurance, some message that from your mom would be helpful.
എന്തെങ്കിലും പേരൻസിന്, അതായത് ഇനി പഠിക്കാൻ പോകുന്ന കുട്ടികൾക്കോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇപ്പോൾ പുറത്ത് പഠിക്കുന്ന വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളുള്ള കുട്ടികളുടെ പേരൻസിനോട് നമുക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലും പറയാനുണ്ടോ?
തീർച്ചയായും പറയാനുണ്ട്. അവര് ഈ ഒരു ദിവസം പോലും ക്ലാസ് മിസ്സാവാതെ കോച്ചിങ് സെന്ററിലേക്ക് വിട്ട് അവരെ ആദ്യം തന്നെ ഇത് പാസ്സാക്കി എടുക്കാൻ വേണ്ടുന്ന പിന്തുണ നൽകണം. പേരൻസിന്റെ ഭാഗത്തു നിന്ന് എല്ലാവിധ പിന്തുണയും കൊടുത്ത് അവരെ ഈ സെന്ററിലേക്ക് വിട്ട് പഠിപ്പിക്കണം.
She is saying that should not waste any single day when they come back. Should tell them to, because when I came here, I just joined race as soon as possible. So don't lose any days or any time. Just tell them to go and join the academy as soon as possible. That's the main thing she is saying. പിന്നെ വേറെ എന്തെങ്കിലും പറയാനുണ്ടോ?
വളരെ സന്തോഷം.
She's happy.
And really proud of you, Dr. Afaliq. First attempt, 209 marks, and the kind of journey that you have explained, and the kind of good circle that you were in with so many friends passing. We really wish you a bright future ahead, and wishing you more success, more happiness.
Whatever I have reached till here, my parents were the first thing I would say, because they have trusted me. They had told me that you will be able to succeed in your life. I thought I'm a failure in life in that time, and I always thank my teachers for this, and all thanks to my Almighty Alhamdulillah, I'd say he's the one. Whenever I used to get some nervous things and all, I used to pray also. That also helped me a lot, because of the meditation and all the things, your mind will be cool. Some may say that it is not that much helpful, you don't need to do, but still that also helped me a lot, sir.
True. It is important to maintain that the balance in life, and to have that calming effect throughout your profession journey. And
Yes,
I'm really happy to listen from you, Dr. Afaliq. You have given a wonderful insights into the whole journey, and we wish you a very blessed life, and stay happy, stay prosperous, and you made all of us at Arise proud, and all of your parents, convey our regards to them, and really, really happy, and you made all of us proud. Okay, stay blessed. Thank you so much, Dr. Afaliq.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.